Forgive us our sins, and at our last hour let us not fall away from you. God will show us the path of life. In his presence is the fullness of joy, and at his right hand there is pleasure forevermore. We have entrusted our brother Jack to God's merciful keeping, and we now commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Good morning, my dears. A bit too early for me, I'm afraid. Kiss goodbye to kitchen misery, Boz.
You're early, Arthur.
That is a miracle of the microwave. Be the first one in your street to get the 2-second cup of tea.
Thing is, Arthur...
Hey, what's the matter with you? You ain't changed your mind, have you? I knocked my pipe out getting this one.
No, Arthur.
I'll take you in the back.
This is not a good time, Arthur.
You'll be well pleased with this, boss, believe me.
Shut!
There you are.
God.
Morning.
I haven't got the dough, Mr. Browning, on my life. 300 a week, it's crippling me. You can take the place apart, it won't make any difference.
Take the place apart? You must be thinking of somebody else, Pop. What's this? Daft old prat.
What's the delay?
I think we've got a non-payment here, Mr. Gamage.
I may not let you stay in the leisure business, old chap. Right, gentlemen. Same time next week.
Arthur, I wondered where you'd got to. Here, you must have heard it all. Here, hang on a minute. You saw him, Arthur, didn't you?
I didn't
Blind
see a thing.
damage,
I didn't
large
see
as
a
life.
thing. I didn't
You're
see
my
a
witness, Arthur. You saw the whole thing. Arthur!
According to my governor, I'm a wholesale distribution operative, which means I hump boxes of exotic liqueurs and drive a van what ought to be put down.
Well, according to Arthur, I'm a personal security advisor.
Oh, terrific.
Here I am humping boxes of exotic liqueurs.
And you ain't even got a van.
You make me jealous. Watcha!
Do you know what time it is?
Oh, God, you better come on, shake a leg, quick. I won't be a minute.
Look, we're supposed to be having lunch and I'm starving.
2 seconds, I'll be right with you.
Come on, you.
All right?
Right, that's the lot.
Now, you got to pay me or anything?
No, I sorted that with Arthur.
Makes sense, doesn't it? Working for Arthur's like working for royalty. You never carry cash.
Cheers, son. Cheers, up.
Here we go, then.
I thought while you were working with me at the club, you weren't going to have to do all this fetching and carrying for Arthur.
Well, he's in a bit of a jam, that's all.
He exploits you, Terry.
Annie, don't start all that again. Hello, Doom and Despair Enterprises?
I want to meet at the Winchester in 5 minutes.
No, I can't do that. I'm going out to lunch with Annie.
No, never mind lunch, Terry. This is double urgent. Matter of life and death. Be there.
No. Uncle Arthur. Listen, can we pop into the Winchester for 5 minutes?
I want lunch.
Something's knocked in Bandy. I just
Terry,
want to
I don't want to go to the Winchester.
He might be in a lot of bother.
OK? You go and hold Arthur's hand. I'm going to lunch. I'll see you at the club tonight.
Thank you, Arthur.
May I take this opportunity of wishing you a very happy birthday, Miss South?
Thank you.
Please. It's number 206. You can examine it over there.
Right.
Would you like me to remain?
Yes, please.
In accordance with the wishes of the late Mr. Jack South.
It's all right, Mr.
Yes.
Dryden. I'm familiar with my father's will. You can tell her that's all there is.
I can assure you your mother has...
My stepmother.
Your stepmother has no interest in the bequest.
Goodbye, Mr. Drayton.
Please.
There she is.
I was so upset I forgot to collect the 150 notes for the microwave.
Is that all? You made them onto my day just for that?
Is that all? They are not nice people, Terry.
Get off. Brain damage ain't going to put a sticky finger on you. You haven't got enough money.
That is a monstrous slur.
Who is this brain damage when he's at home?
Brian Gamage. Nasty piece of work from over the water. Somebody ought to chase him back over Battersea Bridge.
Look, Boswell can fight his own battles, but you are supposed to fight mine. I want you on call 24 hours a day in case I get a visit.
Yeah, but I'm working at the club with Annie tonight, remember?
You what? You call that working? Prancing around in a penguin suit, touching his forelock to the oi polloi.
Listen to him. Just because Annie got me the job and you didn't.
Listen, Terry, in times of crisis, your place is at my side.
Well, tomorrow night the regular doorman comes back, so I'll be able to hold your little hand then, all right, dear?
What happens if I get a visit from Brain Damage's firm in the meantime?
Do a runner. You're good at them. Ta-ra, Dave.
Where are you going?
To find Annie, see if she's still talking to me.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? You pick someone up out of the gutter, give them a job, self-respect, and what do? Walk out on you in your hour of need.
Ah, well, it's working for you all these years, Arthur. He's had it too good for too long, hasn't he? He just don't know when he's well off.
You're right, Dave. Absolutely right.
Hi.
Well, what's the news? Had a sense of humour, your father.
Yes, but not where bank vaults are concerned.
What are you doing?
He wouldn't have put this in the vault without a very good reason.
We've done business with them. It's a bank in Zurich.
Hang on. A Swiss bank and a bank account number.
Now you really have got a birthday to celebrate.
Oh, God, the party.
Well, come on, we'll have a great time. By the way, I might be a little late. I've got to go and look at a promising piece of dockland.
Oh. All right.
Oh, yeah, you had a bit of a setback with Boswell then, Charlie.
Don't believe everything you hear, Ronald.
Hidden microphones, indeed. You've been watching too much television.
Well, what are you working on at the moment, Ronald?
Oh, serious outbreak of theft. A pattern is emerging, I believe.
Yeah, mostly little pink flowers on black nylon. Some loony's been nicking underwear from the local laundrette.
God, Jones, doesn't it make you jealous, eh? There he is, working on the front line in the battle against serious crime.
Sergeant Chisholm, Sergeant Rycott, Super wants to see you both right away.
Take the place apart? You must be thinking there's somebody else, Pop. What's this?
Don't approve of members of the public being endangered in this way, Sergeant.
No.
However, you say there was a witness.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man, who?
Arthur Daley, sir.
Oh, my God.
Well, I'm confident I can get Daley onto the stand, sir.
We have witnesses who are prepared to give evidence against Gamage. And allowing for the usual cases of amnesia on the stand, we need all we can get. We'll subpoena Daley. It's your job to make sure he turns up and says the right things. Meanwhile, have either of you two got a valid passport?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have, yes, sir. Actually, no, sir, but...
Any reason why you couldn't take a trip at short notice?
Not at all, sir.
All right, Sergeant, I'll keep you posted. In the meantime, get these Gamage witnesses sorted out. That'll be all.
Thank you, sir.
See, the thing is, shortly after buying the motor, brand new, the previous owner, who happens to be a personal friend of mine, had a complete change of heart about the whole concept of motoring.
How do you mean?
Pollution. He could not bring himself to wreak further havoc on the ecology of Croydon. So it has sat in the drive, lovingly maintained, but never driven. Excuse me a minute. Is it stroll around? Feast your eyes on the upholstery. Can I do anything for you, gentlemen?
Come in!
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Do you recognise me?
No, absolutely not.
Man's got a defective memory, Mr. Pope.
Totally, Mr. Brownie.
No, as a matter of fact, I've got a very good memory for faces, but I can honestly say your boat don't ring no bells with me. Apart from a little hint of Peter Lorre in his prime.
The man thinks I look like a lorry.
He can talk.
Oh, look, steady with all this. This is my filing system.
Sit down, Daley.
Yes, sir.
Now listen, chummy bum. We've had a whisper that you might be getting a subpoena in the very near future.
Do what?
Concerning a very good pal of ours called Mr. Gamage. Now, all I'm saying is, you get in that witness box and tell a lot of slanderous lies about my friend, and I'm going to see to it that you come to a lot of harm.
And I'm going to bite your nose off and stick it right up your...
All right, Mr. Pope. Keep it clean. He's a sadist, Mr. Daley. Personally, I blame it on a deprived childhood.
Have a pleasant evening.
Thank you.
Evening, all. I better do my rounds.
Before you do, would you bring Mr. Rosebery's car round to the front? It's parked in the usual place.
What's wrong with him? He got a bone in his leg or something?
Afraid I wouldn't know the first thing about the boss's legs.
Pleased to hear it.
Are you with Miss West's party?
Oh, yeah, absolutely are. And there is this whole explosion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right! Right! Pick it up!
Yeah, everything's there. I can't thank you enough.
Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, really. Well, I better go in. They're all waiting for me.
Yes, I must get back to the desk.
That's weird, though, isn't it?
What?
Well, there were two of them, and they had a motor waiting. I didn't know mugging was that lucrative a business.
I hope this hasn't spoiled your evening, Miss West.
No, I'm fine, really.
Yeah, I'll see you later, okay?
Thanks again, Terry.
Don't be silly.
Is Annie your girlfriend?
Yeah. Well, sort of, you know.
I know.
What happened to you?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nikki. Happy birthday to you.
Look, putting aside your snide innuendos for the time being, I'm merely trying to point out that I do not like men in funny wigs probing me about my lifestyle. It's not seemly for a man in my position to be seen in the witness box.
Try another position, then.
Maybe a little better in the dock.
You're very helpful, aren't you? Here I am on the horns of a right debacle, and all you can do is take
the unmistakable sound of Arthur Daley bemoaning his miserable lot. What's he want? I don't know. Bottle of light ale, Governor, please. Small grapefruit for Mr. Jones here. In fact, drinks all round.
Eh?
Well, I'll have a Bloody Mary with you, Mr. Chisholm.
What brought this on?
They bring him back hanging?
Giving traffic wardens rubber bullets.
No, nothing like that. The Sarge here's got a new job, see? That's right. I've been appointed Community Public Relations Officer, whereby I socialise with eminent local citizens, thus showing the human face of the old bill.
Oh, the human face of the old bill.
You ought to see his hospitality allowance.
Yeah?
Very generous it is. If you don't believe me, Daley, read this.
Arthur?
What?
Must never take strange bits of paper off a funny policeman.
A subpoena! I'll serve it on you later, Daley. Don't you worry. Black mark, McCann. Very big black mark.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chisholm. Ta-ra, Taff.
Nice one, Till.
Don't know why I bother.
Chisholm, he ain't paid for his drinks, you know.
He never does. He's old Bill, isn't he?
Thought I might find you here.
Hello. Well, as you frequently say, I'm a creature of habit, aren't I?
This arrived at the club. It's for you.
The club?
Hmm.
Hmm? Dear Terry, you were more help to me last night than you can imagine. I enclose a token of my gratitude. Promise me you will use them. Love, Nikki. That was a bird who got mugged.
My God, there's 2 tickets for the Orient Express.
Orient Express, eh? You got a right result there, Till.
Yeah. 2, eh? Wonder if I should take.
Hey, what do you want tickets to a Chinese takeaway for?
After the Orient Express is not a Chinese takeaway. It's a famous train, isn't it?
Eh?
You know, Agatha Christie, all that.
What, you're going on that?
Yeah, she's giving us tickets.
I do not believe I'm hearing this. Here I am being hunted like a wild animal, and you're planning a trip to the ends of the earth.
After it goes to Venice, not out to Mongolia.
Yeah, but what about me? What about the fugitive, the man in a suitcase? I spent last night on mindless Michael's sofa.
Oh, my dear.
And the detoxicating, delousing, and a 2-gallon tetanus jab. Ugh.
Yeah, well, I know it's a bit of a bummer, but I haven't had a holiday for years. Oh, it'll be great to get out of the country for a couple of days. Besides, Annie and I haven't been too clever recently. Give me time to straighten things out, you know.
Yeah. Get out of the country?
Yeah, I've never done it before. Slept on a train in bunks, all that.
When's it go?
Thursday.
Oh, a couple of days. Yeah. Ah, well, off you go, Terry. You're overdue anyway.
Does it mean you don't mind?
Nah, of course not. You go and enjoy yourself, my son.
Eh? Well, cheers, mate.
You'll have to do a bit of hard grafting the next day or so, then.
Well, that'd be all right. I'm going to need a bit of spending money, aren't I? Cool, you don't half look rough, you know.
Yeah, I feel rough, too. I haven't even had breakfast.
I've got a bar of chocolate here. You know, get that down, you. What's the daisy? Things are looking up. Look at that. 10p in front and you ain't even had breakfast yet. Bon appetit.
Interpol? Yes, Sergeant. I've been through the duty roster over and over. And what with the flu epidemic and the overtime situation, I have no choice but to send you.
What exactly will my duties be, sir?
You will rendezvous in Boulogne with Francois Leblanc from Interpol. And then the 2 of you will observe the movements of this man. Remember the Securamat bullion robbery?
Oh, yes, indeed, sir.
We have reason to believe that it was perpetrated by this man and various European accomplices, not to mention other crimes of a similar nature in Paris, Munich, Amsterdam, hence Interpol. But more importantly, Sergeant, we have reason to believe our bullion was moved into Europe. And we'd rather like to know where it is. If you get my drift, Sergeant.
Oh, perfectly, sir.
Remember, you're going along at their request as an observer. You have no jurisdiction.
You can rely on me to handle the situation with tact, sir.
Just concentrate on not making a complete twit of yourself, Sergeant. You can tell Rykott that the Gamage business is his now. That'll be all.
Sir. Thank you.
Who drinks all this stuff? I don't know. The missus says it brings the kitchen floor up a treat. Bonjour, Arthur. Common tally vote.
Inside, I'm about 10 minutes ahead of Plod.
Do you like that? It's French. It's French for how are you?
On the brink of a nervous breakdown, since you ask. Listen, last-minute job. 100 Italian suits coming in at Sparrow's Fart tomorrow morning.
No, I can't do it. I'm going away tomorrow.
Well, you can go straight to the station from here. I'll see that Annie gets there. Oh, look, do it for me as a favour, Terry. I mean, bear in mind my situation.
All right. But if they're not here on the dot, I'm off.
Good boy. I won't forget it.
So where are you going now, then?
Building Society.
Je suis un gendarme anglais.
Don't crush it all.
Is that coming and all?
Right, sir.
We're only going for 3 days. Bleeding time. Don't you help, will you?
She just turned up out of the blue last night, without a penny to her name, with the kiddies.
The kiddies?
Yeah, all 4 of them. Terry always wanted a big family.
He never told me he was married.
Oh, well, sadly, I mean, the marriage is just a piece of paper now. I mean, in his mind, he is a single man. But he feels duty-bound to do right by her. You know, try and help her get back on her feet. He said to say he's sorry, but in the circumstances, he couldn't possibly go away with you. Of course, if you want to go on your own.
Certainly not. And you can tell Mr. McCann from me that I don't ever want to see him or speak to him again.
Well, if that's the way you want it.
That's exactly the way I want it. And the same goes for you, Daley. Look at you. My God, do you think I need small-time conmen like you and McCann messing up my life? Just who the hell do you think you are?
A mustache. Au revoir, as I
This
say.
isn't au revoir, Daley. This is goodbye.
No, nothing. Here, Cuff. You never guess where McCann's off to today. The flaming Orient Express.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Well, I just did.
The intercity service to Southampton departs from platform 2, calling at Basingstoke and Winchester. The Venice-Saint-Lon Orient Express Pullman car train will depart from platform 8 at 12:30.
Meredith Gascoigne.
Arthur Daley. It's not the name that's on your list. I'm with Mr. McCann. Cheers.
What the bloody hell are you doing? Where's Annie?
Look, we've got to have a little talk.
All right, come on then, talk. What's happened?
Pardon me.
My pleasure.
You're welcome.
Move your butt. Come on, you. What's going on?
Look, I think you better sit down. Let's go inside.
You can't go in there, right? All right, then, where is she?
She's not coming, Terry.
Excuse me.
Now, listen, Terry, you're going to have to bring all your experience to bear on this one and take it like an adult.
I'm going to get you thrown off the train.
Her husband turned up.
Do what?
Yeah.
You've gone too far this time,
Look,
Sunshine.
sit down, Terry, sit down.
With you? Forget it, I'm getting off.
You'll only regret it, my son.
You're going to regret it. I'm sorry.
He turned up out of the blue, on his upper, so to speak. I mean, she couldn't do a runner without extending a helping hand, could she? It's nice. You think this is real, son?
You done me up like a kipper, haven't you? Just duck that bleeding subpoena. So what'd you tell her, eh? I suppose my long-lost wife turned up, did she?
You are overreacting, Terry.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no permanent damage has been done. Hey! You peckish?
Aye.
Leave the nose bag on this choo-choo's top-notch.
Stuff the nose bag. As soon as we get the folks and I'm coming straight back to town.
Suit yourself, suit yourself.
I will. I will.
I've got to talk to you.
What are you talking about? Hold on, look I might be a bit old-fashioned.
It's me, Nikki. I gave you the tickets.
That's right, yeah. Hello.
It appears we're sitting together for lunch.
How charming.
Yes.
Can I get you anything, sir?
Yeah, large VAT, please.
Beg your pardon, sir.
Large VAT.
Oh, please don't get off the train, Terry. I need your help.
What are you on about?
Look, I know I should have told you before, but I was afraid you wouldn't come.
Look, hold on. What sort of help do you mean?
I want you to look after this for me. Look, remember the other night, Terry? Well, that wasn't an ordinary mugging. Someone's after me.
After you? Why?
I can't explain now. My boyfriend's waiting for me, but please, will you help me?
Yeah, I suppose so, all right, yeah. But listen, the first chance you get, I want the full story, all right?
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Well, we better get out of here now.
I can't tell you how grateful I am.
Well, maybe you can try a bit later on, eh?
A rewarding journey.
Rewarding
journey. Well, decided not to chuck yourself off the train, then?
I'm not talking to you.
Well, that's all right, I talk to myself. Nice drink, Arthur? Yeah, not bad, Arthur. Like another one, Arthur? Well, I wouldn't say no.
Shut
Arthur.
up.
I thought you weren't talking to me. Oi. Has something happened? It has, hasn't it? I can always tell with you.
Something has come up as it happens.
God, it's all about fickle.
Should have had a closer look at those tickets.
Why?
I would have seen the strings attached, wouldn't I?
Is it, something to do with?
Yeah. No, was she dead?
No.
She only came barging in the loo while I was in there, didn't she?
No.
God's truth.
Well, that's the international travel scene for you, isn't it? Strange bird, a costume, a carsey. We're not even out of Brixton yet.
Everything all right?
I'm fine.
Look, I really think you ought to let me look after it.
Don't worry, Mark. It's safe.
Okay?
Sir?
Yeah? Oh.
Are you sure that'll be all, sir?
Yeah, more than ample, thank you.
And last year I did the Trans-Siberian. Oh, it was most interesting. Trains are my life, you see. Show me a bogey and I'm in heaven. I can imagine.
What are you going to have, Terence?
Well, I think I'll have the loot, then,
There's no soup on here.
It's pottage. Pottage is soup.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're talking about tabloid, yeah, I know about that.
So that'll be one soup then, sir?
Yeah. I'll have soup. Yeah.
Two soups.
Dos.
Two, he's English.
All I'm saying is, did she make any mention of financial remuneration?
You mean, did I ask her to bung me?
Very Orient Express, very Terence McCann. You think we could elbow the language at a gutter for the duration of this journey? We are with very influential people. People with a decent bit of wedge.
In answer to your question, no, I didn't. Anyway, she paid for the tickets for this. Do you know how much that costs?
There are always expenses.
Do you know something? When I got up this morning, I was all set for a nice little holiday with this terrific lady, right? What have I got? You instead of her. A wobbly bird follows me in and out of the carsey, and the prospect of you rabbiting all the way to Venice. So don't give me any earache about nice little earners, right?
Moan. Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Ah, pleased to meet you, Mr. Morgan. Arthur Daley. He didn't sound Welsh, did he? He seemed like a nice chap. I could make some very interesting contacts on this trip.
Yeah, you could, you're right. Yeah, not many. I mean, this lot are just crying out for fire-damaged radio alarms from Taiwan, aren't they?
Oh, sorry, Terence, I thought it was the leg of the table.
Don't keep moaning, Blum. You're not supposed to be here in the first place.
Yeah, but it's abroad, isn't it? It always makes me nervous. I mean, plod with guns, iffy water, sawn off toilets.
Looks like we're in for a very pleasant trip, gentlemen.
Yeah, I was just saying the same to my companion here.
Thank you. Nice looking woman, isn't she?
Didn't really notice.
Nothing's what it was, Terry. Look, white cliffs of Dover, not even white anymore. God, they're not even there anymore.
Of course not. It's Folkestone, you Burke.
Yeah, did you see that lot in the bar? Sandals, knapsacks, humanity. Travel certainly gives you a perspective, Terry.
Do you clock that geezer with the gold Hampsteads?
No. Why?
No. Want another vodka or what?
Yeah, come on.
Passagers arrivant de Folkestone poursuivent leur voyage dans l'autocar jusqu'à Orient et Bordeaux sont priés d'aller immédiatement à la station d'autocar. La gare SNCF se trouve à côté de la gare maritime. Les passagers pour le train Venise-Saint-Plon Orient Express sont priés d'aller au quai numéro 1. Ce train partira dans 40 minutes.
Excusez-moi.
Yes?
Oh, are you, Sergeant Leblanc?
You are Sergeant Chisholm.
Chisholm, yes. Albert. Albert.
Albert Chisholm. I'm François.
Right. Well, ready when you are.
You have some time. You can have a little drink, huh? What do you take?
Bottle of light ale.
Comment?
No, whatever.
Alors, 2 menthes à l'eau. Comme ça?
Oh yes, the rate of exchange being what it is, I'm very keen to export. My card, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, everyone wants to get on the dollar these days.
Oh, crying out, the dollar's in Fulham Broadway.
I'm afraid, sir, you're laboring under a misapprehension.
He don't labour at all, this one.
You see, I am not in commerce.
You know, my husband's a judge.
Oh, how very interesting.
Probably won't want 200 radio alarms then, will he?
Terry.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing.
Come on, give the judge his luggage.
Pleasure.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
Very kind of you.
Have a nice day.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Oh, good evening.
I'm the chef de train. Welcome aboard the Orient Express. This is your cabin attendant. He will be looking after you throughout the journey.
Oh, that's very nice.
Permettez-moi.
Oh, cheers.
See that, Terry? That is typical French. What? Oh, dressing the chef up, look like General de Gaulle.
Why ain't he in the kitchen?
Good evening, gentlemen.
I don't know, he probably...
Hey, come to Terry.
Le train 403 à destination de Lille. À partir du quai numéro 11.
Your cabin, monsieur.
Thank you.
We meet again.
Yeah, how jolly.
In it. Think you cracked it there, son?
Eh?
She wants your little body, doesn't she?
A simple courtesy between fellow travellers, Terence. Something you wouldn't understand.
It's all a bit cushy, isn't it?
Allow me to show your facilities, gentlemen.
Far away, sunshine.
Claude, monsieur. My name is Claude.
Claude.
Voilà.
Well, that's nice, isn't it?
C'est un flic de Scotland Yard.
Bonsoir. Monsieur, certains trains vous souhaitent la bienvenue.
Permettez-moi, monsieur. Merci. Par ici, monsieur.
Mais monsieur, je vous en prie, prenez votre place.
Votre compartiment?
Et on dîne à quelle heure?
Non, dans une heure.
Merci.
Oui, oui. Non, non, gardez-le. Je suis à votre disposition pendant le voyage.
Monsieur René Dufort est prié de se présenter et de s'accueillir.
J'espère que tout est à votre satisfaction, monsieur. Monsieur est anglais?
Un petit peu, quoi, oui.
Bon. Un petit apéritif, peut-être?
Ah, plus tard, merci.
5 kilos.
These men, Chisholm, they have never seen you before.
Of course not. Make a basic mistake like that.
Remember that you are here as an observer. If there's any trouble, leave it to Interpol.
I have already been briefed. Thank you.
Excellent. Well, have a nice holiday while we watch these bad gangsters. Eat, drink. You are in France now.
Really? Thank you for reminding me. Anticipating a spot of trouble with a wine waiter.
À la suite d'un incident technique, le train omnibus numéro 209
You gave it to who?
Look, he's all right, I promise. I didn't tell you before, but on the way to the club the other night, I was attacked. It wasn't an ordinary mugging. I think someone had been following me. Anyway, Terry helped me.
For God's sake, why didn't you tell me all this?
I didn't want you to think that I was imagining things or, I don't know, losing my nerve.
He's travelling with an older man, yes? The one who looks like a bookie?
Yes.
Le train 626 en provenance.
I wish you'd told me before.
est annoncé avec 5 minutes de retard. Veuillons excuser ce
Don't be stupid, you're not having a top.
Why not?
I don't want you treading on my face when you come in half cut.
I will not be coming in half cut.
Oh, no.
If I happen to be a little bit wobbly, it'll be the motion of the train. Gives aggravation to my inner ear.
Yeah, mate, just-
What are you doing?
Looks cosy, isn't it?
Oh dear, more bloody room on my Hornby.
Un bureau de change est à la disposition des passagers dans le hall principal. Nous rappelons aux passagers qu'ils doivent être munis de leur passeport ou de carte d'identité pour toute opération de change.
What does this one do?
Cleans me teeth.
It's double dodgy to me. I mean, it could be anything. I still think we should open it.
No.
But it might be something iffy, like drugs. She might be using us as donkeys.
Mules, Arthur, mules.
Well, if not, we should come to some sort of working arrangement. I mean, she slaps double glazing on her minces, drags virtual strangers into the carsy. I mean, it's got to be dodgy, isn't it? Oh! Can't even drive bloody trains.
Oh, you all right, Mr. Crane?
That all blatant right.
Yeah, well, I'll try and get the full SP as soon as possible.
Yeah, you do that. I'll see if that Garcon can get us a tincture.
So she's got herself some help, has she?
What are we going to do, Mr. Crane?
Well, I'm going to do some socialising.
We'll get a result of this one, then I might think about moving down there next year.
Would either of you two have a light by any chance?
our art starter.
Oh, am I disturbing you?
Oh, no, not at all.
I'm Mrs. Helen Spender.
Oh, Arthur Daley. And this is my boy, Terence. Hello.
Your boy? He's your son?
Oh, no.
Or perhaps your...
Oh, no. He's my business associate. He looks after the executive side of things.
Yeah, I do all the dirty work for him.
I see. And you're sharing this tiny cabin.
Well, Terence's lady friend was unable to come.
Yeah, family problems, right, Arthur?
Yeah, quite so.
And what about your lady friend, Arthur?
Oh, no, nothing like that. Oh, I am, of course, married to my wife.
How convenient.
Who is currently indoors, at home.
And here you are on the Orient Express while she's at home. She must be very understanding.
Oh, yes, indeed, yes. A prince amongst wives, no question.
A princess, even.
Ah.
Boisson, monsieur?
Oh, would you,
A Gordon's martini, very dry with a twist.
Straight up?
Don't be cheeky, Clog. Go and get it.
Straight up means no ice.
Oh, no. I know.
And what takes you to the Pearl of the Adriatic?
Pearl who?
Venice, you pillock.
Exactly.
Oh, of course, yes. Well, I like to mix business with pleasure, you know. The entrepreneur never sleeps.
Mind you, the second-hand car market's taken a bit of a bashing over there since they flooded the streets, isn't it?
I'm sorry?
Oh, don't be. You'll survive.
Gordon Bennett.
Who is he on the train? How divine.
Good evening. Crane. James Crane.
Oh, Arthur Daley.
Hello. Oh, good. Just the man. Whiskey and water for me.
Yeah.
The same again for these good people.
Oh, that's very nice.
I'm all right.
Très bien, monsieur. You sure?
Positive.
I was hoping you and Terry could join me for dinner.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Well, that's a shame because I was about to ask you the same thing.
Well, that's very nice of you.
Popular, aren't we, Arthur?
What do you do with yourself when you're back in Bloody?
This and that.
I thought so.
I adore Venice at this time of the year.
Of course you do.
Perceptive sort of bloke, aren't you?
Oh, look at that. That's typical French, isn't it? Hey? Excuse.
God. The English abroad. Yeah. Always causing trouble.
Now, don't forget dinner.
Is everything in order here?
Yeah, fine.
I'll catch up with you later.
You do that, son. Come.
Is me okay?
Why me? Why me?
You're ill?
I've got to go back to the cabin.
But it's time for l'apéritif.
Don't you ever think about anything else?
C'est normal.
You're quite sure everything is all right, gentlemen?
Yeah, spot on. Mercy. You may return to the kitchen now.
Enjoy the rest of your journey, gentlemen.
God, I'm gasping for a cuff.
No, don't sit down. Get out of the way.
Oh, you looking for something?
The envelope, I put it there. I know it. Very humorous.
Yeah, what do you make of all that?
No, really. But that Crane geezer, he's onto us, I'm sure of it.
I have brought more drinks, gentlemen, with the compliments of le train. The others were bouleversés.
Oh, were they? I didn't get a chance to find out.
Merci.
À la vôtre, monsieur. I have a message for Mr. McCann.
Oh.
There you go, Claude.
Merci.
Hold down.
So what is it? Another cunning conflab in the Kazi?
She's going to come and see me as soon as she can get away. She wants to have a talk. Alone.
Oh, that is nice, isn't it? Well, do you mind if I have a quick wash and brush up in my own gaff before you start trysting all over the place?
Well, hurry up. I don't know when she's going to get here.
Alors, ce mec, this man Daley.
Daley.
He is dangerous.
He's a menace. He's an accident looking for somewhere to happen. What's he doing on this train? Bloody typical.
I see you cannot sleep with a man like this.
Kill him.
Ah, the famous British police brutality. You must not endanger the surveillance. You must stay here. Entrez.
Votre boisson, messieurs?
Ah, merci. The attendant will bring you dinner here in the cabin. Et voilà.
Oh, merci, monsieur.
Francois, I am right in assuming that the price of the meals is included in the ticket.
No. But who cares? We are not paying. You have a good,
And expenses, yeah. Oh, more than adequate, I can assure you.
Jim.
Madame?
You go on the inside.
You go first. I'm sitting there.
Monsieur, petit mineral water, s'il vous plaît.
Bien, monsieur. C'est tout? Monsieur desires nothing more?
No.
Bien, monsieur.
La da da dee dee, da 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 dee. Vienna, pearl of the Adriatic.
You're in a good mood, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I've never really rated trains, you know, Terry. Screaming kids, skinheads and sandwiches. The cars here wash. But this is very fair, very reasonable.
Yeah. I could have been having a lovely time.
I've always regretted I never travelled more extensively, you know. But her indoors held me back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She liked a dodgy wine. She don't travel well. I did get her to Majorca once. She went bright pink and her ankles ballooned up.
Oof.
After that, it was back to normal. But the thing is, you know, Broadstairs doesn't meet the requirements of someone like me.
No, I can understand that, Arthur.
Right. You will find me in the dining car, looking double mysterious, toying with a chilled pink vodka with a cherry.
Straight up.
Oh, very droll. You behave yourself. Think of Annie.
Boy, listen, you.
Evening, Mr. Morgan.
Bangler.
Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? Daley, Mr. A. Daley.
Ah, yes, Monsieur Daley.
Good evening, Judge.
Waiter, another Tom Collins, please.
Old gentleman hasn't lost his sense of humour, has he? He thought I was you. Good evening. Evening.
That's him, I guess.
Yeah. There's no one else on the train comes even close.
But I thought this Fabrizio was your brother-in-law's cousin.
That don't make no difference. Contract's a contract. Guess I'll just have to blow him away.
Oh, yes. Pearl of the Adriatic. This is just the time of year for a bit of Venice.
Been there before, have you?
Not exactly. I mean, not since I was a young man. Yes, I'm looking forward to glimpsing St. Peter's again.
You mean St. Mark's?
Oh, yeah, that and all. Definitely.
It's not that I don't trust your judgment. I just think it's a mistake to involve other people. My God. If they found out how much money was involved...
You're right. I'll get it back. Look, Mark, you must believe me. It's not because I thought you weren't...
Up to it?
I'm sorry.
Just get the envelope back. and then we'll manage on our own. Okay, darling?
Okay.
Don't you think I ought to come with you?
Well, I can deal with it, really.
Okay.
Terribly sorry. Terribly.
Terry? Terry, you in there? Oh, Terry, what happened? You all right?
Yeah. Someone came in and bashed me over the boots.
Well, can I do anything?
Kiss of life? No, I'll be all right. Oh.
Look, Terry, I know this isn't the best time, but I've come to get my envelope back. Hello?
Been rather a long time. You all right, darling?
Yes, I'm fine, but Terry's been hit on the head.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Look, I hate to say this. I haven't got it.
Too many countries throw things away.
Merci. Drink, monsieur? 81 Latour.
Oh, yes. The entrepreneurial flame still flickers in Great Britain.
Oh, you are a poet, Mr. Daley.
Thank you, Mrs. Morgan. It is a subject very dear to my heart.
But what of the lamentable British industrial relations?
Unimaginative man management. There's your answer to that one. Not enough consideration given to job satisfaction. You show me a man without job satisfaction, I'll show you a man without quality of life.
What's he talking about?
God knows.
As an example, let me tell you about a load of Japanese tape decks I stumbled on once.
Well done, Mr. Crane.
Thank you, Mr. Hunt.
Well, it would work, but they'd only go backwards. Now, I knew the importance.
Well, we'll be pulling into Paris soon.
Have you had a look at it yet?
Nah. No, there's plenty of time for that, mate.
Try them out in microwave ovens and some idea. Satisfy customers, job satisfaction.
You've gone a bit green around the gills, Mr. Crane.
You wait here.
200 fridge freezers. 200 fridge freezers. And I knocked them all out in one day.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Where's your young friend, Arthur?
A very good question. Oh, I was just going to ferret him out. Hello? All hands above the tables, please.
I'm sure he's all right. Have an aperitif with me first.
Oh.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It is only a minor fault.
Oui?
Steward, monsieur.
Un moment. Oh,
You silly old bugger. Now, why don't you stick to tourists, eh? Now, tell me where it is. I'm going to chop your ears off.
All right. No need for violence. It's in the bag.
No, it isn't.
Very expensive, mate.
this?
Yeah, that belongs to me.
No, it doesn't. You nicked it. I did not. Listen, I wouldn't want to belt a senior citizen. Oh, I would. Come here. Nobody strikes half a Daley. Give me that, you old chap. Certainly not. Let go! Ah!
Le TGV numéro 226 en provenance de Lyon arrivera quai numéro 1.
Catching the post.
La carne? No, pour moi c'est pas la carne, pour moi c'est la miette. La miette, come ti prego, sa?
No,
cos'è bella? C'est pas bella. Carne è bella. Carne è bella. Tu vas la faire anche, ce l'hai, che c'è?
Excusez-moi. Je mange.
Oh, manger. Ah, manger. Il parle de manger. Lui, viens me voir ici pour qu'on mange. Et nous, on fait la cuisine, on travaille, on souhaite et tout. Elle dit de manger? Non, monsieur, je suis désolé. Bonjour, monsieur. Non, demain, ce que tu as fait. Ce que tu as fait.
Monsieur, sandwich. Sandwich.
No sandwich.
Est-ce que ce monsieur est passager?
Oui, je comprends bien.
Vous le connaissez?
Il va bientôt partir de la voie numéro 3. À destination de Zurich, Venise, attention départ. Excusez-moi, moyen.
Oh, did you see anyone?
No. They could have got off just now, for all I know, if they exist at all.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I'm assuming Nikki has had the good sense not to explain the contents of the envelope to you. Nonetheless, you're obviously aware that it's of some value.
Look, Mark, I think we should...
Let me finish, darling.
Yeah, let him finish, darling.
Now, I would say from the look and the sound of you that you're the sort of chap who recognizes a good thing when he sees one, even if he doesn't quite understand it. In other words, I'm not at all sure I believe this stuff about someone creeping up and banging you on the head.
Really? Well, let me tell you something. From the look and sound of you, I would say I'm the sort of chap you should try very hard not to annoy.
Oh, for God's sake, you two.
Terry,
What's up?
Terry, I've just been in a fight.
Hey?
I fell off the train. I thought my time had come, Terry, but...
What are you babbling on about?
I wasn't dead, I was alive, and I was hallucinating. I seen Chisholm working in the kitchens, like a ghost. Terry, I'm sick, I'm
Shut up and
concussed.
sit down, will you?
Oh, please don't shout at me, Terry.
Look, Terry, you might be really ill.
Really ill? Listen, while you were getting legless, I was knocked on the head, I was mugged, and young Lochinvar here believes we're ripping him off.
Well, you were the last one with the envelope.
Oh, that, I've got that somewhere.
You what?
Well, what do you think I got in the fight for?
You had a fight and got this back?
Yeah, some old codger. Yeah, not that he wasn't a bit tasty, mind you.
Oh, Arthur, that's wonderful.
Oh, not at all. It's nothing. I mean, my reason may be permanently impaired. I may spend the rest of my
I'll
life
take it
opening
now, if you don't
cupboards
mind.
in Chisholm, in the kitchen.
I think you should apologise, Mark.
All right. I apologize. Come on, Nikki, let's go.
Arthur, you all right? Oh, he's got a nasty lump on his head.
That is his head.
I'll see you back in the cabin.
I don't like all this.
You're so sensitive, Terry.
Had a setup. With the bloke you had a row with and whoever hit me over the head, that makes at least 2 people on this train who want Nikki's goods. Whatever they are.
Look, after all the trouble you've had, I'd better tell you. You see, my father died, leaving a lot of money.
Nice.
Well, the only trouble is he was... Well, his name was Jack South.
South?
Jack South? As in Crime Kings Missing Millions?
Yes.
I knew there was a bit of breed in there.
Well, Mark and I booked through to Venice, but we're getting off in Switzerland. You see, the money's in a bank in Zurich. But there's one small drawback.
There always is.
We haven't got the complete account number.
So what's in the envelope, then?
Part of that account number and some clues. You see, my father was a very cautious man.
Do you mean you haven't worked it out yet?
No, not yet. But I know the answer's in that envelope.
Oh.
Oh, Arthur, you all right?
I've just come over all week again. Where's my duty freeze? I'll need a lifesaver.
I'll get his bottle.
Who is it?
It's me, Mr. Crane.
Dear. What happened to you? I got jumped. 2 of them. From behind.
Who was it?
I don't know. I think they got off the train at Paris.
Did they get the goodies?
You see anything of that old bloke with the antique clogger?
Yeah. I saw him bolting into his cabin a couple of minutes ago.
Good.
You don't hide no more, hmm?
What are our friends up to?
They have had a superb dinner. I have had a superb dinner. Everything is wonderful.
Everybody's had dinner, have they?
Of course. You ate in the cabin, huh?
No, I wasn't very hungry as it happens.
Relax, have a good time. Take it easy, Chisholm. That is an order.
I do not intend to relax. I do not intend to be patronised by you, and what is more, if you poke me like that again, so help me, I'll stick one right in your boat race.
Good evening. Good evening.
Can I buy you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm waiting for a friend.
Gin and tonic, please. Actually, I was wondering if you'd come out for dinner with me sometime. Helen.
I beg your pardon.
Well, you are Helen Spender, aren't you? I used to work with your old man, God rest his soul. I'm Harry Riddler. I expect the name's familiar to you.
My late husband never discussed his work with me.
That figures.
I don't know who you are or what you want, but if you don't leave me alone, I'll complain to the chef de train.
I want what you want, Helen, but we're not the only ones. I mean, on our own, we've got no chance, but...
You're either mad or drunk.
Maybe. But there's somebody on this train that's going to Switzerland to empty Jack South's bank account, and I know who it is.
Could have just got off.
He's on here somewhere.
Listen, any problems, let me know, all right?
Thanks, Terry.
Jack South's little girl, eh? You play your cards right there, Terry. What?
She'll never get her hands on that dough, will she?
Why not?
Look, that Pratt Mark might look all right posing in a Range Rover. He's got about as much chance of keeping that envelope as I have playing for England.
Lovely, lovely. Postman's knocking here, isn't it? Ah! He's there again, Terry.
Who?
He's standing there. Chisholm. You look.
All right, all right. He is an horse, Chisholm,
yeah,
isn't
it is.
Very droll, McCann.
Oh, Mr. Chisholm, is you? Oh, thank God.
Well, I wish I was as pleased to see you, Daley.
You having a little holiday, are you?
Holiday? I don't know the meaning of the word. Well, I suppose there's no harm in telling you I am liaising with Interpol.
They're the ones who send the flowers, aren't they?
All right, all right. We may be trundling across foreign soil, but sooner or later we'll be back on the manor where I rule, okay?
Oh, dear. I think I preferred you when you were Susan hallucination, Mr. Chisholm.
Thing is, it is vital that certain persons on this train do not realise that I'm a policeman. So I'm asking for your cooperation in this matter. As far as the other passengers are concerned, you do not know me, right?
Who are they?
Well, there's no need for you to know that.
Oh, well, in that case, there's no need for any cooperation, is there? I mean, it goes well against the grain, doesn't it?
I might have known. All right, there are some faces on the train who helped the late but not lamented Jack South pull a certain bullion robbery. The bullion has never been recovered, that is all I'm going to say.
You're all right then, mum's the word.
Yeah, stun's the word.
Listen, you're all right for a minute. I want to go and get a lager. I'm gasping.
Yeah, all right. It don't be long now, will it?
No, just a minute, that's all.
Come back soon.
Yeah, all right.
Actually, Arthur, there is one more favour that you could do for me.
Oh, help yourself.
No. Well, as a matter of fact, I had to leave in rather a hurry, and well, to be frank, the Metropolitan Police are not exactly generous with expenses, and so.
Am I understanding you right, Mr. Chisholm? That you are a bit short of dosh?
Mafia, Kurt. Must congratulate you, Mark, on a job well done.
Loitering, McCann?
That was them, wasn't it? Those two older blokes.
Why so interested?
Come on, you don't see top-draw international villains every day down Fulham Broadway, do you? Oh, no, that was them, wasn't it?
The big kraut was Kurt Wengler. Jack South's top man on the continent.
Oh.
And the yachtsman with the oily tan was one Ted Moore. Yes, I'm sure you've heard of him.
Ted Moore, I call. Well.
Who is it?
Terry.
Hi.
Sure you all right?
Yeah.
Listen, do you know where Mark's gone?
Oh, to the bar, why?
Does he know anyone else on this train?
No, I don't think so.
Ah. I've just found out there are two blokes on this train who used to work with your dad. And when I say work, I mean did the business.
Who are they?
Well, the point is I've just seen Mark go into their cabin with them.
He must have just got chatting to them.
He's got the envelope, hasn't he?
No, he hasn't.
He has, I gave it to him.
No, the one he's got's got newspaper in it. I got confused and gave it to you. I made up a fake one.
So is that the real one then?
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you think he's doing with those people?
Don't know yet.
Well done, young Mark.
Your father would have been proud of you.
I only wish he was around to see me collect Jack's nest egg.
We must drink to absent friends.
To my father.
What was it?
Now, let's have a look at what we got here.
The key to a deposit account in Zurich.
What the hell is this?
It was there. I saw it.
Mark, this is very upsetting.
Right. I think it's time for a talk with Jack South's daughter.
Okay.
She's not there.
Let's check the bar.
What are you doing?
I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm watching Moore and Wengler.
Of course, of course. Who is the young man?
I don't know yet.
Social meeting, perhaps?
I think not.
You must follow procedure.
What is the standard Interpol procedure in these situations, hmm? Not a four-course meal, I expect.
Ted Moore, that's nice, isn't it? See Venice and die. I'm gonna die before I get there.
I'm worried about Mark. I think we should do something.
Nothing's going to happen to him.
Do you really think he's involved with those men?
I don't think anything. Except we've got to get out of this cabin and go down to the bar and mix with the punters. They won't try anything there, all right?
I want to get off, Terry. Is there a request stop?
It must be in this one, Mr. Crane.
Now, come on, you may as well come out. Now, come out of there, you old buzzard, or I'll kick this door in!
If I haven't got it, you can search my cabin, you can search... You can search me, but you won't find it.
Let me search you, Mr. Crane. Now, where's that envelope?
That horrible little man Daley took it. I only wanted something for my old age. You see, I worked on the inside for Jack's house, and I was highly respected by the bank. And then suddenly I lost everything. My career, my family, everything.
South. Just the person we were hoping to see.
Goodbye, Fabrizio. It's not poison. It's just business.
Where are we?
Well, I don't really know, to be honest. I just opened the nearest door. This has saved us a lot of trouble. Look, let's all just relax, right? We just came in the wrong cabin, that's all.
On the contrary, your choice was excellent.
Who are you?
Friends and associates of your father.
Look, you're not going to shoot anybody, are you?
I wouldn't bank on that, pal. I used to look after Jack South's money. I used to sit on it until the dust settled. I was in a basement in Islington for 4 months and never saw the light of day. Then I was on the moors for, must have been 8 months, with only a lame sheepdog for company. In all that time, I never touched a penny of his money. So, dead or alive, Jack owes me.
Your father died at home. My husband died in Parkhurst. Well, I'm alive, and I intend to enjoy what my husband couldn't.
My father looked after his people.
Listen, there's no point discussing it with these vultures.
Right. Now empty your pockets and take that bag.
My God, Arthur!
No, you don't expect me to fall for that one, do you?
It's gonna fall off!
Hold that, hold that! Get over there!
Straight back and trying to jump me off the train! There's American yet with a gun!
Come on, get your feet on the ground.
Oh, hello, my dear. I'm sorry I'm late for dinner. I had to pop out for 5 minutes.
Come on, get up, get up!
You're right, Arthur.
Oh, my God, another one!
Hold him, hold him. Give us the gun, give us the gun.
Oh.
Now, I think I'm going to need your key. All right? Come on. You two are going to have to get to know each other a little better, all right? And you won't need this, will you?
Not now, my dear. That's a good girl. Arthur Parker's a very tired boy.
Arthur, stone me. Come on.
Oh, Mr.
Do you want to see a doctor or something?
Somebody or something, you stand there.
You're right, Arthur Parker.
And they knocked me. Is there a problem, madame, monsieur?
Bonjour. No, everything's fine, thank you very much.
Yes, terrific. No problems at all.
Your friend, he's unwell.
No, he's having a lovely time, ain't you, mate? Hey?
Perhaps you would like some assistance in returning him to his berth.
His what? No, it's all right. No, we're going to go down the bar. He needs a little pick-me-up.
Oh, monsieur, I'm not sure if your friend is in any condition to go to the bar.
What's that supposed to mean?
Officer, just a man. I don't know what sort of train you call this, but I strongly object to being ejaculated while it's in motion.
He's had a bang on the head.
If you cannot control him, I will have him removed from the bar.
You'll have to remove me first, sunshine.
It's all right, Terry. Don't worry, we'll look after him.
Pardon me, Monsieur. I can't find my Angelo. Have you seen my Angelo?
I'm sorry, madame. What is your Angelo?
Well, he's a person. What else could he be?
I think this man is in important contact with our suspects.
Oh, do you, Francis? What makes you say that?
Francois, it is, you know, the policeman's...
Smell?
Intuition.
Oh, you got one of those, have you? Le hunch.
It would be most useful to know who he is.
His name is Mark Graves, date of birth 19361.
Do you know this man?
I looked him up on the passenger list. You might also be interested to know that his old man, one Digger Graves, used to work with the same villains young Mark is now talking to. What does your intuition make of that, eh, Francois?
I think it is very good. I will make sure that your superiors get a report of your most useful contribution. It will compensate for your failure to blend in correctly. I refer, of course, to your suit.
Well, don't you know, I'm forever blowing bubbles. I think it must be the water.
Come on.
Hello, my dear.
It's that waiter again. I think he's drunk.
Hey, look, Terry, that's Judge Jeffries. And Judge.
Very funny.
Hello, come on, you hammers. Hello, Taffy. Hey, why don't
you just sit down and shut up, eh?
What a good idea.
Mike, what's going on?
You better hand it over, Nikki. You haven't got a chance.
He's right. No chance whatsoever.
We'll see about that. Come on, Nikki.
You're out of your depth, little man. Just piss off.
Sit down, Nikki.
That's right, Nikki. You stick with your,
Why is that man staring at you?
Arthur Daley. Hey, Terry, look, Interpol.
This is Daley. Why didn't you tell me?
Excusez-moi.
Bonjour, Trieste.
What the bloody hell are you playing at, Daley?
They seek him here, they seek him there, they seek old Chisholm everywhere. I like a DJ, very cheap.
I thought I told you.
Calm down, Charlie. He's had a bit of a nasty turn, all right?
I don't care if he's had kittens, you just get him out of here. Enjoy your holiday. Nice to have made your acquaintance.
Hey, Terry, did you hear that? He don't remember who we are. He's got schizophrenia.
Do you fancy me or something? Tell you what, why don't you come and have a closer look?
I might just do that.
Come on in. I'm waiting.
Leave it. You have plenty of time. Don't like being talked at by some toppy halfpenny chancer.
Terry, there's too much talking and not enough drinking going on in this gap. Garçon, large VAT with a red cherry, straight up.
There they are. They're the ones who robbed us and locked us up.
Hello, my dear. Just in time for your nose bag.
You must detain them. Search their luggage.
Now make me sit down. Go on.
I want to front this one. Go get the girl. Nikki! Right.
You vile creature!
I am from Interpol!
French cretin.
C'est pas comment ça va perdre ici! Comment ça va? Mais merci! Vraiment, merci de toi maintenant!
Don't get the gun.
Get the gun! Get the gun!
Don't get the gun out!
Have you seen my Angelo?
You're all right, love.
Oh.
teach you to fight like a gentleman. Come on, put him up. Sorry, let me sit down.
I think this is our stop, don't you?
What's the matter with the floor? It goes straight up.
It's a mountain, Arthur.
My mind's a blank. Where's the train going?
I think he's better.
Well, I suppose it's too much to expect assistance from you two. Too busy looking after yourselves.
Yeah, he's better.
I love to go wandering. The knapsack on my... It's a luggage.
The problem is, the account number isn't complete. See where these question marks are?
Yeah. That was taking the year they won the double, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Dad celebrated for a fortnight.
Oh.
But the answer must be in this photograph. I mean, he wouldn't have put it into the vault unless there was a very good reason.
Know your football, don't you?
Well, I know about Arsenal. Yeah, Charlie George, he scored the only goal in the quarter-final replay.
Good old Charlie. What a player he was, eh? Oof.
Yeah, that's right. Number 11. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, number 11.
Of course. This photograph is filled with numbers.
Yeah.
Knowing Dad, the run into the cup would be as good a starting point as anything else.
Not guilty.
Shut up, you.
Right, so what have we got?
Sorry.
2 question marks.
Yeah.
That's a double digit, right?
Right.
Okay, Story scored twice in the first semi.
Story. So it's 2 number 4s then, isn't it?
Right. Okay, George Graham, he's number 8.
That's right.
Oh, can't you go anywhere on your own?
I have just extricated myself from an international incident involving the police forces of 3 countries. I've got a bruised rib cage, sore feet, and no chance of working for Interpol again, and it's all down to you, Daley.
Mr. Chisholm, I am an innocent party where all this is concerned. At this moment in time, I shall be relaxing in a gondolier.
Well, there won't be any relaxing when we get back to Fulham Broadway. It'll make your life a misery.
It already is, Mr. Chisholm. It already is.
Right, the equaliser was scored by the sub, Eddie Kelly.
No, yeah, but that's no good, is it? You need a single digit. He's number 12, isn't he?
Oh.
Swipe miss, Chisholm. You better put that away. Morning, Mr. Chisholm. You look well.
Talking of Fulham Broadway, I take it you are now heading in that direction.
Oh, no, Mr. Chisholm. You see, we were so choked at the premature demise of our little train trip, we're going to dawdle through Switzerland for a bit.
Yeah, Arthur's got a job lot of underwater cuckoo clocks he wants to knock out.
Yeah, I might pick up a few gnomes in Zurich, too.
Oh, here comes our train.
Oh, yeah. Now, you stay here, Mr. Chisholm. With any luck, you should get a train that'll get you home in time for tea. Bye-bye.
Keep smiling. What?
I just remembered something.
What's that?
Listen. Right, the equaliser that Arsenal scored in the final was credited to Eddie Kelly. But George Graham always reckoned that he scored it. Now, Dad was a big fan of Graham, so he's bounded to have sided with him. So look, we've got number 8 there.
Hold on, who scored the... Charlie George scored the winner, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right, number 11. Look, it fits.
That's it, you've done it, you cracked it. What are you going to do now, then?
Oh, I don't know. My plans were always with Mark.
Come on, you'll get over it. Might take a few years, but you'll get over it.
I'm glad you're here, Terry.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here too. Oh, terrific.
Oh, come on. I mean, be sensible. The two of us can take you any time.
Well, you're welcome to have a go.
This has nothing to do with you. Sit tight, all right?
I'm a police officer.
All right, then. Arrest me.
Arthur.
Am I in trouble? So shut up. All right.
Go on, then. What? Kick him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Sorry, Mr. Chisholm. Sit down and shut up, right?
Come on, Daley. Use your loaf. Oh! Afraid you've lost that.
Well, no hard feelings, eh?
Look after him, then.
Go to Switzerland or what?
Follow Broadway. Go on, Princess.
You all right? I'm feeling very disconcerted.
Here we are again. No word of a lie, Arthur here was hanging on the outside of the train, weren't you, son?
He'll do anything to get out of buying a drink.
Look, as I've already explained, this huge American ice cream grabbed hold of me, chucked me up against the door.
Tell him about the gun, go on.
I'm coming to that, I'm coming to that.
With a silencer.
How boozed were you at this stage, Arthur?
Boozed, Arthur?
Hardly touched a drop.
Here, listen, tell him about the fight with a 90-year-old.
Oh, be fair, Terry, he wasn't a day over 80.
Look, I don't see the point in raking over ancient history with you two interjecting snide remarks all the time.
All in all, Arthur, taking everything into consideration, would you say you had a value for money holiday?
Oh, very fair, Dave, very fair. I mean, considering I was practically brown bread.
Aye, aye. Just a man from Interpol.
Oh, good.
How reassuring. Find our indigenous British scum back in its natural habitat. Grotty drinker in West London.
Where's that thing, huh?
Come to pay me back my one, Mr. Chisholm? Mr. Chisholm found himself financially embarrassed on foreign soil, and I couldn't let him starve.
All right, Daley, that'll do. I am, as it happens, in a position to repay you the sum of £100.
There you go. So, 91, 92, 93...
Yes, yes, and here is 5 in coins.
95, 100.
What, no beads?
Well, well, well. Mr. Rycott.
Some sort of financial transaction going on, Charlie?
Thank you, Mr. Chisholm. Nice to do business with you.
So we're all square about the video recorders, right?
You shut it, McCann.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
What are you driving at, Rycott?
Perhaps you can tell me, Charlie.
I'll tell you this, Sergeant Rycott. If you so much as hint that I'm taking cash payments from Arthur Daley, I will...
You're what? Give me a backhander? Oh, did you hear that, Mellish? A backhander.
Oh, very droll, Guff.
Right, Rycott. I'll be looking for an opportunity to wipe that smile off
Thank God the police are going to have a fight.
Yeah, well, it's the cutbacks, you see. I mean, they've cut out the middleman, now they're bashing each other up.
Arthur, Rycott has still got that subpoena. Try the back door.
This is the last time I'm going to put up with his unprofessional behaviour in a public place.
Mellish, we better settle this outside, Charlie.
You suggesting we go and fight on the public street?
What's the matter? Don't you think you can handle it?
I could handle a clown like you with one hand tied behind my back.
Guff.
What?
Weren't you wanting a word with Arthur?
Oh, God almighty! Mellish, come on.
I haven't finished with you, Rycott, Jones.
I think our policemen are wonderful.